So it looked like Pfacebabbyy got some words for No Jumper and Munchie B for speaking on him and didn't have nothing to say while he was up there. Pfacebabbyy said, ain't nobody say nothing to me, but then when I leave, everybody got all this stuff to say, want to make comments. Let's see what he had to say. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out to all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy and all that. Shout out to everybody who subbed up to at Just Neem. Appreciate y'all going crazy over there too. I think I got like 400 subs. That's awesome. Thank y'all for the support. But we about to get into this P-Face content. I guess P-Face ain't like comments that was made on No Jumper. He feel like, yo, I was up there, nobody said anything, but then I leave and everybody got things to say. So if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. Let's see here. I think Munchie B responds too on No Jumper. We might get into that after. Actually, shout out all my good people. Yeah, we'll get into that right after. We'll just play that after. Don't even worry about it. Shout out all the good people. Yeah. We're going to do it like this one time. Shout out Cam Capone for the clip. Let's start this.
But what I think I don't like is just when I see all these, like, what's it called, like podcasters, what's it called, like, try to make it seem like and try to use it and for their own benefit, for their own platform. Like, if they really feel some type of way, how come none of them got at me, like, on a personal level, you know? None of them has ever got me. I see these little clips on No Jumper, how they speak up on the situation. How come none of them really told me nothing about it, you know? So it's just like, that's what I kind of feel weird, you know? Like, if you really feel some type of way, address me about it instead of not speaking on it, you know, just for little clips, dog, you know? That's just corny, because at the end of the day, I could say, oh yeah, I'm all about, what's it called, raza, all that shit, but I'm beefing it amongst each other, and I'm smutting, what's it called, other Mexicans, like, what's it called, you know? How am I saying I'm all about raza, but I'm doing all that shit? Same thing when I see with them, you know, what's it called, they be what's it called, smutting each other instead of what's it called, you know, getting money together, you know? But that's why they try to say, oh, he dissed our community. What's it called? How are you gonna say you dissed your community, but you guys are beefing it amongst each other with your community? Same thing with us, you know? We got some.
By the way, bro, is talking about his usage of the N-word with the hard ER, right? Now, this is what I'm gonna say. Nobody should be using that word. Straight up, I feel like no person of color, I feel like nobody should be using that word, but definitely a person of color, whether you black, Hispanic, should nobody be using the hard ER. Don't know the context in which homie was saying it. I'm sure he was probably dissing somebody who was getting at him foul, but still, like, that's not the thing to say. And this is what I'll say too. The blacks beefing it amongst the blacks don't mean that you should be able to say the hard ER. So I just don't even see how the two correlate. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a young kid though. What's it call it? He seemed like a young kid. So I can't even really say much, but those two don't correlate at all. What does that mean? Just because you beefing with other Hispanics don't mean that I should call you it's okay for me to call you a derogatory term because, oh, well, you beef it with Hispanics, so why can't I don't even see how that makes any sense. But again, he seems really young. I'm not sure how old bro is, but let's continue. That was wild though. Like, you beefing it amongst, what do that have to do with you using the hard ER? Just throwing that out there. Let's continue.
We got some, you know, what's it called? But it's not necessarily the black community, but the people who try to speak up on me, like Munchie B, what's it called? All them little fools, like what's it called? I see that fool talking about 4Extra every second, and you know, he try to always talk about me, you know, saying that, and he try to instigate. He try to instigate with some fools from what's it called? Treetop, you know, shout out to the Treetops, try to instigate. What's it called? Saying, oh, you should fade him over that. If you really feel some type of way, you do it. What's it called? Why you trying to, oh yeah, you heard what this was? Why he even trying to get in Compton politics, you know? What's it called? It's, as it already is, you know, the little tension is already right there. Why he trying to add on? What's it called? That's like female shit. He's instigating, you know, and he's all the way from Inglewood and he blind. What's it called? When it comes down to it, he not gonna put in no work. He's just gonna use that blind shit. That's why I'm like, nah. When I see him talking about it, and what's it called, and say, what's it called? Like, oh, he's dissing the black community. How you gonna talk about the black community when you right there beefing it with all these fools? You know, like that's why to be honest, I personally don't got beef with nobody. Like I really don't got beef with nobody, dog. Straight up, I'm on.
Again, I just want to say, homie's usage of the hard ER has nothing to do with the blacks beefing. Just throwing that out there. Like that has nothing to do with a derogatory word that's used against black people. Blacks beefing have nothing to do with that. Again, he young. I could just tell how he talk. What you call it? I could just tell. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. That he keeps saying that, like if that's like a argument or grounds to stand on, and to me it's just not. Just throwing it out there. But let's continue. After this, we go see what Munchie had to say about it on No Jumper.
I'm my own person, you know? So that's why you don't see me, what's it called, like dissing my enemies in my music on that shit, you know, all that shit. This fool right there doing some like female shit, you know? Like that's why I'm like, I don't know what's up with that fool.
Now, looking back on that video, man, do you feel like you was wrong? Like did you
I knew I was
for
wrong.
it?
I'm not, what's it called, saying nothing to justify it. What I don't like when I seen, when like, example, that fool, right? What's it called? Trying to capitalize off it. What's it called? I seen him already like in 3 clips say it. What's it called? And he never got at me personally. He wanted to, what's it called, do a podcast about it. But I feel like, dog, if you really feel some type of way, get at me in a personal, what we're gonna podcast for? He says we're gonna politic about it. I seen him, bro. First of all, what type of game maker is politicking in front of a camera, dog? Like that shit just all like that shit.
Not gonna lie. Homie's got a point there. He young, but homie got a point there. Straight up. I say that all the time. And this the thing too. Go to straight politicking with Munchie B and Alex Alonso or something. Don't do that on No Jumper. That's just how I feel. But No Jumper has made themselves the resident gang podcast of Los Angeles. So it is what it is. That's what they do up there now. But I have to agree with Lil Homie with that. Like, why would I want to sit down and politic my hood, this, that, and the other at No Jumper? That's out. Again, straight politicking and all that, what Munchie B got going on over there with Alex Alonso, I think that's a different setting. You know what I'm saying? They kind of do that stuff over there, but No Jumper, I don't even, I'm going to just say I agree with homie on that. You know what I mean? But let's continue.
It's weird. All that new social media shit is weird. That's what I'm saying. Like all that shit just new to me, you know. But I learned to, like ignore all that. You know, I'm focused on the music straight up.
I hear that, man.
I go.
How did?
That's good. It's good to hear that. Homie said he's focused on the music. He also said like he ain't make no excuses about that. He know he was wrong saying that. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I remember hearing about this, but I never seen the clip or anything like that. I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion excusing him from saying the hard ER because it's not cool. It doesn't matter. It's not cool. But he's saying right there, he know he was wrong, this, that, and the other. He apologized for it, and that's where that's at. But I also can't tell, I can't tell Munchie B or nobody else how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But what we'll do now is we're going to go to the No Jumper show. And let's see what Munchie B had to say about it, because Munchie B was just on here, and I think they was just politicking it up as a family about the situation. So let's go over there and see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to good people. Greatly appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. And all that. All right, yeah, let's do it like this. All right. I'm going to go back over here, actually. All right.
Munchie B, what's your thoughts?
Okay, look. Before I got here, I did content on this. Moore's Over Money is gonna premiere after this, right? First of all, if you say anything in with the hard ER, it's not Compton or Bompton politics no more. It's not that, right? Okay. You know he's a rapper. He want to get his shit out there. I'm like, man, squabble him up. I'm not talking about killing nobody. You an entertainer, he is. That's what they doing these days. They rappers and entertainers, influencers, they fighting. That's what it is.
But so he's saying that you said, hey, you should take Pfacebabby's fade instead of you doing it?
No, I ain't no into, but the thing is, bro, I don't want to get into it like with me doing things because, bro, hey, like, okay, I got enough respect. I could send the homies over there to electrocute a nigga, but that ain't what I want to do. I'm not on that. I'm not about to send nobody to do nothing like that. I'm just saying, gloves up, guns down. You disrespected a whole race, bro. You didn't diss nobody hood. It's not Compton politics. It's not. And then, okay, furthermore, said to your face, you.
Good point. Speedface just said, I'm not going up to nobody platform to gang politic. Now, I feel what Munchie saying here. Munchie like, this not gang politics. This race relations gang. Okay, I feel what Munchie saying. This race relations. Once you use the hard ER, it don't have nothing to do with no gangs. You talking about blacks in general. Straight up. And I understand completely where Munchie's coming from on that. Let's continue.
You had a interview scheduled with Adam 22 and Munchie B, and you canceled. Lord, do the schedule, and she said he's going to reschedule. I text Adam. I said, no, he not. I said, no, he not, because I got a call. A mutual party that messed with OTR said, hey, bro, I kind of back up off of P-Face, you know what I'm saying? He was young at the time. If somebody came at me like that, during a live using the verb, I would have talked ish back too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, it's cool because me and Adam got an interview coming up with him soon.
Because that's my only issue with what he's saying. He's saying like, oh, nobody would say it to my face or even message me directly.
Oh, family, I will.
But we did have an interview planned in which I know you had a lot of stuff that you wanted to get off your chest. He canceled. And by the end of that interview, I'm sure we would have all been on cool terms.
We would have been on good terms because I wasn't coming with a bad interview. Yeah. I wasn't coming with a bad interview. I was trying to get understanding. Okay, well, when he came in, he sat down for some seconds. He departed. He shook hands with Ant, shook hands with me. He said he's from. And him and Ant, they exchanged the communities. He left. Okay. And then me and Ant start getting tagged and reactions. Oh, you let him diss black people. Oh, why y'all didn't say nothing? Well, I never heard of his hood or him or his music. So now I'm listening in. So now I'm like, I'm not feeling it because if you don't like black people, why even talk to me, right? So don't even talk to me if you don't like my people. Now I start run across shit like DC Baby Draco, they did some shit and he apologized. Oh, it's cool. Whoa. But I done did an interview with Adam and what's my boy Treetop?
Giuna.
I'm like, man, she catch that fade. He just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's talking about something that you said on the podcast.
That's what pissed him off.
I thought he was behind the scenes, man, like, yo, Giuna, you gotta take this fade for me.
No.
That's a little different.
Right. You do so many interviews.
Kiwi Head so cold, he don't even know the gang politicking that be going on his gang politic platform.
He said, I thought I was just talking about something that happened outside. I don't know. It happened. It happened on my platform.
Yeah, it happened on your platform, Kiwi Head, because this is the type of shit you foster. Where's the rap? Where's the rap news? Shout out to whoever that was in my comments. They like, look, bud, I'm just telling you, No Jumper ain't been a hip hop platform, and I don't know when. And I know that too, but I just have to keep saying that because they call themselves the biggest hip hop platform in Los Angeles. I think that's blasphemous with people like Community, Back on Fig. I think DJ Head do some podcasting as well as Gina Views. Like, that's wild to say you're the biggest hip hop platform, and this is the kind of shit that you do on your hip hop platform. You know what I'm saying? Again, Kiwi Head don't even know the type of shit that's going on on his platform. Like, that's wild work to me. But let's continue.
Don't be remembering, but guess what? He keeps saying, "Oh, say it to my face, you canceled." And when you canceled, Laura, who scheduled everybody, she said, "Oh, he got to reschedule." I text Adam. I said, "No, he ain't. He ain't coming. He go cry in the car."
I thought that you were being pessimistic.
No,
it didn't get rebooked after that. Yeah.
I got a call and somebody like, "Man, kick back off of him," because I'm like, "All right, I overstand," because now I didn't came across the content where he said he apologized. He was young. Somebody was talking ish to him back. He talked it back. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel that way. And my thing was, is you trying to be cool because black people, we at the door when it comes to hip hop, and you want to be in the hip hop realm. Is you being cool because of that, or you naturally grew out of whatever, or you said something because you just shoot some slugs back? That's all it was. And then the content I did earlier.
And real quick, I think that's a good conversation. Now that I understand what Munchie B was trying to talk about, I completely understand the situation. He wasn't trying to gang politic. He wanted to ask you what was the deal with that. You feel me? And then we saw from the clip I played from Cam Capone earlier. He's like, "Oh, why nobody say nothing to me or get at me?" Well, you had the interview set up, my boy. You had the interview set up, and then you canceled it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would have been a dope sit down. I think shit like that is what could possibly help race relations in Los Angeles. Just to be real, when you see two people like Munchie B, P-Face, for two different places, sit down and have a conversation about something like that, because, hey, this is the thing. Everybody make mistakes. Again, I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion excusing what P-Face said. I am not. But what are we to do? He's already apologized, and some people feel a way about it still, rightfully so. So they want to have a conversation about it. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong at all. And then for P-Face to get on Cam Capone and do his big one like that, "Oh, he blind and this, that, and the other," and they tried to get you to have a sit down. It wasn't nobody was gonna jump nobody. It was no guns. It was just a sit down, a conversation. And Munchie B explained right there, this is the conversation he was having. "Yo, are you good now? You know what I'm saying? Did you grow out of whatever that was back then because you apologized for it or whatever? Or is this some kind of something because, hey, you're a rapper and you know that don't really fare well if you try and get to the rap game because, hey, it's a lot of us in the rap game." I think that's a dope conversation. I'd be there for that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to lie, but let's continue.
I didn't call him out his name, although I wanted to, because I want to leave room for dialogue. Because once you talk and say something too disrespectful, after that, all bets is off. I ain't talking to him. So I wasn't going to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to pull up now.
Do you think that he had somewhat of a valid point with the whole, like, okay, there's already somewhat tension between sections that could be exacerbated by...
No, because it don't matter about your section. When you say the N-word with the hard ER, it is beyond Long Beach, Compton,
I think it does. I'm going to be honest, right? I think it does. Because when I think about the situation and how even Munchie B himself said, he told Bompton Juno, take that fade or whatever. You could tell anybody to take that fade. But you tell Bompton Juno, who is from a gang in Compton, P-Face is from Compton, that's a little messy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, just throwing that out there. And shout out Lush for that comment, because I think that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that is a thing. When you try to implore people from other hoods to do something, I do. I got to be honest with that, straight up. But let's continue.
Inglewood, Gardena, Pasadena, it don't matter about that. You talking about a race, not a gang. This Paru then. You didn't do that. So don't say you're not in Compton politics.
This is how I feel. That look, Munchie, you should have told Ricky to take the fade. You should have told Obama phone to take the fade then. I'm bun. But I'm just saying. You know what I mean? If it's just it's a racial, it's a black thing, then you're like, hey, Obama phone, take that fade. Take that fade.
if you dissing a race. If I say F the disrespectful term for Mexicans, all of them gonna be offended, not just the Inglewood Mexicans.
For sure. Peso Pluma's gonna get offended.
But I don't think that he's in any way like standing on the fact that he said some racial terms when he was much younger on Instagram or whatever. I think he wants to get past that and make it clear that he don't have problems with anybody. I'm taking him at face value with what he said in that interview or whatever. Even the interview I did with him, never at any point did I get the idea like, oh, you don't fuck with black people in general. And I think he does regret that he made that video back in the day. That being said, I feel like the people would probably, you know, take him at, I think if he sat down with Munchie and said whatever he had to say, that they would have loved him for it, for being willing to sit down and have that conversation. So to me, him canceling it was a little bit of like poor strategy, but also like, you know, I hate the fact that he probably thinks that I intentionally put him on a podcast with a couple of different black people to try to make him look bad, which was not my thought process at all. I just did the interview with him.
I don't know, Kiwi Head. That probably was strategic when I think about it. That probably was strategic. I think it would have been a good look for P-Face and Munchie B to have a sit down and have this conversation. I do agree. But I think that maybe you did set that young man up. Bro keeps saying when he was younger, I'm like, damn, that clip we watched earlier, he seemed pretty young right now. So I'm like, damn, how long ago was this when he said when he said the derogatory term? I'm just curious.
Go watch that interview. Super high energy, positive, amazing interview. I was like blown away by him and thought like this kid has crazy star power. Just come pop in on the Tuesday show for a little bit or whatever. Didn't think at all that like, oh, it's gonna draw a lot of attention to this shit from back in the day. Or
no, it wasn't us. It wasn't me or Ant. It wasn't him upon like greeting each other. It was after he left, and we don't know his music, him or his hood, and then they saying that he dissed the black people. That's what it was, and we heard it later.
It was the backlash. It wasn't the moment itself.
The thing is this though, bro.
But it got a little intense at the end too when he was dipping.
Yeah, I mean he banged.
That was a great moment.
He got juvenile hard.
Yeah. Listen to Kiwi Head. That was a great moment. That's what I mean. I don't believe nothing out of Kiwi Head's mouth. I'm gonna just be honest with everybody, right? That's just nasty to me. That kind of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That was a good moment. How so, Sway?
That was a great moment.
He got juvenile hard energy, bro.
For sure.
That shit is regular. That's how you know, like, people don't be around. Like, y'all, everybody be talking about, everybody want to be hood and talking about they be in the hood, and that shit was regular, bro.
No,
I really
for
didn't.
Sure,
it was really funny to me. Like, that's what young dudes do. Like when I was his age, like you ask me where I'm from, I'm gonna say 83rd Street with some emphasis. Like I'm gonna bang my set with emphasis. I didn't take no offense to it because we not enemies, and he already introduced himself beforehand, shook my hand. I asked him where he from. He like Compton. I'm like, what hood in Compton? Shit, he banged his hood. Shit.
No, I think that beyond, obviously we knew it didn't feel crazy at the moment, but the people watching it, to them, it's like,
it don't matter about who watching it.
But
it
just like with everything else, y'all allow the people, you know what I'm saying, that's not a part of the situation to control the narrative. I really never even care about it. Even to the content creators that was coming out like, oh, Munchie B and Ant, they're in the room with a dude that said the hard ER. Bro, I don't know this dude, never seen this dude a day in my life. First time me ever seeing him, I'm at the pool table shooting pool with the homie Adam, walk out the room right here with him. And you know what I'm saying? And as I'm shooting pool, I hear him get asked if he want to come on pod with us. And he like, oh yeah, okay, for a little bit. So like, I never knew nothing about dudes. So, you know.
I want to say shout out to Aunt Hefe for that too. He like, yo, I didn't know nothing about anything until, you know, they got off the pod. He's like, I met him and it was all good. And that's the thing, man. You can't let the internet dictate things. Again, I'm making no excuses or shooting no bail for what P-Face said whenever he said it. Apparently he was young when he said it. I'm not making no excuses about that. It's not okay. But since he said he apologized, he doesn't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the internet does. The internet will kick up some shit and then have folks feeling away, and then folks want to respond. And it's like you being in front of the camera, in front of the microphones, you got to be better than that. You got to just know, you know what I'm saying? Do your research or whatever, because I'm sure that folks could have looked that clip up, saw how long ago it was and everything, seen that he apologized, and it wouldn't have even been a thing. You know what I mean? You can't let the commenters and the people who just want to get some shit started dictate what y'all got going on y'all professional platforms. You know what I mean? I just want to throw that out there. But shout out to No Jumper for the clip. Shout out to Cam Capone for the clip. You know what I'm saying? Munchie B said he gonna drop something about the situation on his channel. So y'all tap into Morals Over Money for that to see what he got to say. I'm definitely gonna tap in with that. But I think it would be a good conversation. I won't lie to anybody. I think it would be a dope conversation to have Munchie B and P-Face sit down and just have a conversation. I think that's good for the city and some more shit. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But what I need y'all to do is click that link on the screen and sub up to @JustNeem. Again, I appreciate everybody who's been supporting the content over there, supporting the channel. I need y'all to run that up for your boy. We're going to be doing lives over there and some more stuff. I greatly appreciate everybody who's been tapped in. Means a lot to me. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. If you could go to the top of the page, smash that Instagram link. Follow me on Instagram for any content that I post over there. Also, join up in the Discord. Good people, positive vibes, 100% of the time. Just good people and good vibes over there. So if y'all could do that, I would greatly appreciate that. But what I need y'all to do is get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Let me know what y'all think about the Munchie B, P-Face back and forth. Let me know if you think P-Face is wrong. Let me know if you think Munchie B is wrong. I want to know what y'all got to say about the situation. Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.